everyone!
We all know that many wastes are being dumped into the oceans, rivers, and other bodies of waters.
They tend to have toxic substances along with it that soak in all the oceanic oxygen,
Which leads to a marked depletion of oxygen available to mammals and other fishes, causing them to die in their natural habitat.
I am Ponce.
I am Hamdani Moner.
I am Lea Nicole Nanay.
And I'm Benedict Visande, and today we will be presenting the negative effects of human activities through a diorama.
First of all, it is illegal to dump garbage in a river. Several pollutants that garbage carries can harm fish, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, and birds. People that drink the water or eat the fish will be harmed as well. As the garbage decomposes, it will take oxygen out of the river, further harming animals. Then, it will add nutrients like nitrogen and potassium that will lead to algal blooms, which are harmful to the animals. Some chemicals break down very slowly like long-chain organics and plastics and will create lasting damage to the ecosystem. Lastly, since the river flows into other rivers, lakes, and oceans, the pollution will be spread out far from the dump site.
The following decades of uncontrolled dumping, some areas of the ocean became demonstrably contaminated with high concentrations of harmful pollutants, including heavy metals, inorganic nutrients, and chlorinated petrochemicals. The uncontrolled ocean dumping caused severe depletion of oxygen levels in some ocean waters.
Factories contribute to water and land pollution through chemical spills and the disposal of toxic wastes. These are drainage where the waste of the factories goes straight through the river. And since the river connects to different channels, some of it can spread through the ocean. These are the waste that are being dumped in the river by humans that causes harm to animals and destroy the ecosystem as these decomposes.
These tall tubes here are the factories that release smoke that's harmful to human health, animals, and our ecosystem. It's said that those factories that release toxic smokes and dump their waste into the rivers cannot get arrested, even if their activities have a huge influence on all the living things in this world. Our group, believes that governments should enforce existing environmental regulations and pass new laws to limit and prevent pollution.
These holes here represent the pipes that flow into the river. The waste from the tube are from sources such as industrial plants, sewage treatment facilities and agricultural, factories, and urban runoff. These sources release pollutants into the water, such as chemicals, heavy metals, and other contaminants. These pipes are also the reason why rivers are clogged with waste and killing all the organisms that live in the water and even affecting the living organisms in the sea. Due to these waste being released into the rivers, disease increase. Bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens that can be released into the river from pipes, leading to an increased risk of waterborne disease.
This brown portion illustrates the aftermath of constant trashes coming out from the three canals. Examples are the trash bags, trash remains, and the oil spill remains coming from the factory. As trashes accumulate, the water state of this dam became more dirty and toxic, which then spreads its waste to the riverbank.
As you can see in our diorama, it shows that even the river got affected by the factories by throwing their toxic waste and passing through the river. This causes the river to be polluted and many living things such as fish and mammals were dying because of these toxic wastes coming from the factories.
The waste from humans and factories results in fish dying and destroying rivers and oceans. In summary, the negative effects we are representing from the factories built by humans, and humans dumping their waste in the river connecting to an ocean that harms everyone and everything in the environment.